Welcome back to Antigua Barbuda today. Joining us from the EcoShores Sustainable Futures Network, an organization dedicated to creating a brighter, more sustainable Caribbean future, is Ms. Britney McDonald, the Portfolio Manager of EcoShores Sustainable Futures Network. She is here to share insights on climate justice, conservation, and how you too can get involved in shaping a sustainable future. Good morning, Britney.
Good morning, Shania. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing well, thanks.
All right. Thanks for joining us this morning. Britney, can you tell us more about the mission of the EcoShore Sustainable Futures Network?
Yes. So we are a nonprofit organization based in Antigua and Barbuda, but working regionally across other small island developing states, specifically right now within the Eastern Caribbean, so that we're able to work towards a more sustainable future. And what that looks like is through research, development, understanding what is happening on the ground and what are the ways that we are able to create change through interactions, not only with our environment, but within our communities, so that we're able to really create innovation through technology and other mechanisms as well.
All right. So let's talk a little bit about the internship program. Tell us a bit about the internship program and why it's important for ESFN to have ongoing internship programs for youth in Antigua and Barbuda and the Caribbean.
Definitely. So within the overarching EcoShores umbrella, our core focus within our youth program is to ensure that we're contributing positively so that there isn't as much brain drain of our experts from the Caribbean. That's one of the issues that we've seen has a gap. And so what we want to do is get more young people into project management, project development, and understanding what some of those steps are that really go towards shaping our future. And a key component of that is our internship program, which acts more of an apprenticeship way, where they're able to shadow professionals across the Caribbean, as well as be a part of the development, the inception of a project, right? That concept note stage where it talks about what do you think needs to be tackled or addressed. And so we have different focus areas because we understand that our young people have different interests, different experiences, and different training where they would have gone to maybe only secondary school or university for at this point and stage. And I'm just sharing also our age range is between 18 and 24, where we're looking for that early career, right out of school, young person who can join our program. And our focus within, for example, our media and communications component is being able to create stories, to do campaigns on, for example, climate justice, on climate and care and unpaid care workers, for example. Those are some of the issues that are impacting us, and we need, for example, care redistribution. So what does that look like? They'll be able to tackle other issues such as technology and innovation. What's the role of AI? It's kind of taking over our daily lives and how we, write letters, how we communicate with others, how we do even presentations. But we still have to be able to look at the other side of it in terms of copyrights and making sure that we're giving ownership and credibility to the various sources where we pull information from. So there's a lot of issues that they'll be able to explore through this internship program within conservation. One of the most exciting ones that I think is through drone research and applications. We're looking for some drone training so that we can explore areas such as managing coastal erosion and doing surveying. So there's some really exciting activities that they can participate in. And even though the program is remote, we do have persons already in Dominica and St. Kitts and Nevis and St. Vincent and the Grenadines who would be able to support those interns in those countries.
All right, fabulous. And Brittany, what role do you see young people playing in advocating for equitable climate policies in Antigua and Barbuda and the wider Caribbean?
Certainly. So their voice is going to be pivotal in the next few years. And even coming from our recent SIDS4 conference, we know that we have about that 10-year span to the next one, but we want to have them involved now, understanding what are the situations in Antigua and Barbuda in regards to our wetlands. So we interact a lot within our protected area spaces, such as the NEMA, the Northeast Marine Management Area, and the Nelson Stockyard National Park. We want them to interact with these spaces, understanding, what are some of the issues and how they can be a part of addressing it. And unless we get them out in the field or with this information in hand, they won't be able to connect to it. And so through this internship program, they're really able to understand what is taking place and see their part in it. And I think that's going to have such an impact in the years to come. We've already started an expeditioner program, which is more in the field activities and building that bridge between their career areas, such as data analytics or social media marketing, and it's going really well. We have 4 young women who are very passionate, and they're also learning about the wetlands and some of the species that we have here in Antigua and Barbuda, where they wouldn't have had that exposure between what they're studying to these issue areas that are impacting us.
Right. And World Wetlands Day is coming up, right? Tell us a bit about World Wetlands Day. The wetlands in Antigua and Barbuda, because many people might not even know where our wetlands are, and the upcoming kayaking adventure and how it ties into the broader goals of EcoShores.
Thank you so much for that opportunity to share. So yes, World Wetlands Day 2025 is February 2nd. We will be kayaking in the Fitch's Creek Bay Mangrove Wetlands area on St. George's Road. It's a beautiful, really pristine mangrove area looking across into the Parham Harbor. And the significance is we're protected by these wetlands from multiple elements. So, for example, we receive protection by the mangrove roots for the storm surge that we may experience in tropical storms and hurricanes, and then also the flood mitigation impacts that they provide. They also store carbon. And so we're also looking to see how can we test that. And then also in terms of areas where our endemic species are located, such as the West Indian whistling duck. You also have egrets and other species that use the area and the space for nesting. And then in the water as well, you have seagrass, which is necessary for our hawksbill turtles and turtles across, our ocean ways, as well as you have the different areas that are used as a nursery for the fish before they go out into the wider ocean. So it's really a unique space. And so wherever that land is meeting water, you will find some wetlands area. But the key ones in Antigua and Barbuda are NEMA, the Northeast Marine Management Area. And it's a really large space that includes over 22 communities, Fitch's Creek, Parham, going all the way into Seaton's. And so you have that expanse, as well as you have wetlands in the Nelson Stockyard National Park area. We were actually with Adopt a Coastline, and also Ticket Pulse joined us in the Falmouth Harbor and Falmouth Beach area, where we were able to do a cleanup and explore some of the wetlands there. But there are other wetlands areas surrounding the island. So wherever you see those red mangrove roots, you'll also be able to to appreciate that there are wetlands there as well.
Fabulous. And Brittany, as we wrap up, how can people in Antigua and Barbuda and the wider Caribbean get involved with EcoShores initiatives or apply for the internship program?
Wonderful. So for the internship program, we're accepting applications until February 14th, also known as Valentine's Day. And so we'll be accepting them by email at info@ecosfn.com. Feel free as well to connect with us on our Facebook and our Instagram, ESFN_ANU. And then also, we'll be doing some activities, hopefully in Barbuda, at the actual Ramsar site, which is the Codrington Lagoon. So that is also some activity space there as well, where persons will be able to connect with us in Barbuda. So of course, encouraging Barbudans to intern with us and connect with us while we're on the island as well.
All right, thank you so much, Brittany, for giving us a closer look at the incredible work being done by EcoShores. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
For anyone interested in making a difference, whether by applying for their internship, joining their wetlands adventure, or supporting their initiatives, be sure to visit their website or contact them for more details. Together, we can all contribute to a more sustainable future. Don't go anywhere. There's some more coming up on Antigua Barbuda Today. We'll be right back.